Jen starts her day in Slack, her productivity home. She's checking out her personalized dashboard to get an overview of how she's performing, where she can improve, and where she should focus. For example, she sees her average opportunity size decreased compared to last month. She's getting insight into gaps she may not have known existed. Jen's BDR has created a new opportunity for her, and thanks to the bi-directional connection with Slack, a channel has been automatically created for her with the opportunity record linked. Jen can drill into this opportunity directly from Slack, but before she does that, she wants to learn more about the Verde account. To begin, Jen wants to know how Verde is engaging with our marketing. In seconds, Jen's Agentforce employee agent has provided her with a list of campaigns our contacts at Verde have been engaging with. Jen can choose to view more in Salesforce or share this information in the thread to make it visible to her teammates. But Jen still wants to know more. Verde has clearly been engaging with our marketing, but have they been using our products? Let's ask Agentforce. By pulling in both structured and unstructured data from Salesforce, as well as any third-party apps, Agentforce has given Jen a summary of how Verde is using our products. By helping Jen quickly understand Verde's buying behavior and engagement patterns, she's able to have the right conversations with the right people and at the right times. Now let's help Jen prep for her meeting with Nolan Bailey, Verde's CIO. These responses are grounded in relevant structured and unstructured data, meaning Jen is getting a list of questions curated to the CIO at Verde. Specifically, Jen feels prepped and knows exactly what to talk about with Nolan. But before that, like any great seller, let's practice. Jen turns to Agentforce Sales Coach to practice her talk track and questions, and she can do so right from the opportunity page. Jen's sales coach is giving her guidance on what to cover as she practices her pitch. And Jen's sales coach gives actionable feedback based on what it knows about this opportunity. She knows what she did well and what she needs to improve on before she meets with Nolan. Thanks to Agentforce, Jen feels confident she will crush that meeting. Let's fast forward. Nolan has a few questions for us, so he navigates to Welo's website to get help. He can also get support via Welo's app and even through Facebook, WhatsApp, or SMS, whichever channel he prefers. Data protection is of utmost importance for Nolan and his company, so he asks about Welo's privacy policy. Now, this is a common question that Welo receives, and Agentforce is able to understand Nolan in natural language and provide responses grounded in Welo's knowledge base, increasing Welo's case deflection and reducing their cost to serve. Nolan also wants to know more about Welo's support offerings, so he simply asks Agentforce, what's the difference between Welo's standard support and premier support? Agentforce can provide a response to this based on knowledge articles, but as part of its instructions, Agentforce has also identified this as a potential upsell opportunity and offers to transfer Nolan to a support rep. So now we'll switch hats and step into the shoes of Sam, our support rep who accepts this case from Agentforce and clicks into Nolan's profile where he can get full context on Nolan's past history with Welo. And in the chat record, AI helps Sam catch up by generating a summary of the conversation Nolan had with Agentforce. So he doesn't have to spend time reading through this conversation, or worse, asking Nolan to repeat himself. Agentforce is also surfacing intelligent service replies in real time, grounded in CRM data, knowledge, as well as contextual information. Sam quickly responds to Nolan by choosing the best of these replies, freeing up his time to handle multiple cases at once and overall helping shorten case resolution time. Now, Sam wants to make note of what happened with this conversation, but doesn't want to spend time manually typing out a summary, so he uses Agentforce instead. With the click of a button, Agentforce generates a summary, so he can scale best practices across their service teams. Agentforce is saving Sam time and manual work so he can repurpose his time for more revenue generating activities. To wrap up, we'll switch hats one more time and step into the shoes of Riley, our CEO, who wants to check out how our business is performing. Thanks to insights from Tableau, Riley can see how her teams, both humans and agents, are tracking. Visual insights like these help Riley uncover gaps she may not have even known had existed or had trouble accessing, so she can take proactive steps, like deploying Agentforce, to help her teams repurpose their time and continue bringing business in for Welo.